Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny, and today we will be revealing the wheels and tires that I purchased for my 2022 GR86. I want to start off by thanking each and every one of you for helping me reach the goal of 500 subscribers onto the channel. Thank you guys for commenting and liking and sharing my videos. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. So without further ado, as you can see behind me, I have a set of wheels, and they are Yokohama Advan wheels. And I also have a set of tires behind me, and they are Yokohama Advan V601s. So let's get right into it and share all the details and why I chose this specific setup for the car. All right, so let's start off with the tires here. These are the Yokohama Advan Apex 255/35/18 series tires. So the reason I went with this specific tire is because most of my driving will be commuting. I will have track days in between occasionally, but for the most part it's going to be commuting only. So I didn't want a tire that was going to be, too track focused, where the tread wear is just going to be insane and I'm going to have to be replacing tires every 10,000 miles. So according to Yokohama, this is a really good in-between tire where you could do occasional track days, and you could use it for the street mostly. This is not going to be a tire where you're going to, shatter lap times or anything like that. This is a good in-between tire, and it's a great value for what you're getting here. You can pick up a set, depending on where you buy them, anywhere between $850 to $1,000, which in my opinion is a really good bargain. So that is why I went with the Advan Apex over something more, track focused like the AO52s. So why did I pick a 255? The reason I went with the 255 on this specific tire is because it is known to run narrow. Now, what do I mean by that? Compared to like the AO52s, those run a little bit wider. So this series tire on the Advan Apex V601, the 255, is a little bit more narrow. I've seen other people already on Instagram and other YouTube channels where they're running a 235 or a 245, and it's kind of a stretch depending on the wheel width that you want to run. I'm gonna get into the specs of the wheels in a minute, but I think that this is going to be a good fit for the car. I'm not trying to do too many modifications on the car as far as cutting and all that. If need be, I will have to do it, but I'm hoping that I can get away with not having to do that by running these tires that run a bit narrow. So I think this 255 is going to be a good fit for my needs. So let's get into the wheels. Okay guys, onto the wheels. So these are gonna be the Yokohama Advan RGD2 in an 18/9 with the 45 offset in matte black. So why did I choose this specific setup for the car? If you've done your due diligence and you've been looking into getting wheels for your GR86 or your BRZ, you've probably come across a multitude of threads and information that kind of like you do not know which way to go. So the old fitment, the desired fitment for the first gen, was an 18/9.5 with a 38 offset, and that was like a perfect flush fitment on that car. It looked great. But on these cars, because of the wider track in the rear, which I believe is about 30 millimeters, running a 9.5 in the rear is a bit of a challenge. It could be done, I'm not saying it's impossible, but there is a lot of extensive modifications and camber that needs to be run in order to fit that size. So that is why I went with a 9-inch over the 9.5. Now the 45 offset, again, is due to the width in the rear. A 45, the tire is inset further versus a 38 that pokes out more. So that's why I went with the 45. Titan 7 recently released a tailored set of wheels for the second gen BRZ and the GR86, and they went with a either 17/9 or an 18/9, but the offset, they have it at 47. So to me, I feel like I picked a good offset to run on the car, and I'm hoping not to do again modifications or too many modifications to be able to fit these wheels on there. So let's unbox these and show you guys what they look like. So I went ahead and opened up all my wheels already just to make sure that none of them were damaged and everything was good. But I'm still going to show you the way that they come when you first receive them. So this is what you should expect, right? You get a little pamphlet here that's all in Japanese, so I can't read that. Here is the wheel cover. And there is the RGD2s. And this is a flow formed wheel. I went ahead and already installed the Advan RGD2 decals already when I first received the wheels. I was super excited when these finally showed up. There was a wait time for these. I ordered these way back in January. We are currently in July, so it took about 6 months, 5.5, 6 months for them to arrive. And I got super lucky because they had this set of wheels in stock already in Japan. So normally, I mean, depending on the wheel you try to get, you know, you could be looking anywhere from 8 to a year to, I've heard, you know, 15, 16 months or even beyond to get yourself a set of wheels from Japan. So I got super lucky with these and I didn't have to wait too long. So again, this is going to be the 18x9 with a 45 offset. Hopefully you can see the concavity there of these wheels. These are one of my favorite wheels. I've been wanting a set of these for a long time. So I'm happy to finally get a set and to be installing them on the GR86. Now, why the matte black color? I honestly, my goal and what I envisioned for my car was to always keep it an OEM plus spec. So I don't want to take away too much from the original look of the car because I really like the way it looks in stock form. So that is why I went with a matte black wheel for my car. So let me show you what is on the inside barrel of the wheel. So on the inside of the wheel here, you got your seal of authentication and the certification for the manufacturer. Now, a little bit of history lesson on these wheels. The original Advan RGD2 was manufactured in 2016, and I was really surprised when I saw the seal of authentication here that says that these in fact were manufactured in 2016. So this is a set of wheels that I guess have been sitting in a warehouse somewhere in Japan. So I guess you could say this is like an OG set of the original manufactured wheels. So I thought that was really cool. And you can see, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it says that the inspector here was Y. Suzuki. So authentic wheels from Japan. It's worth the wait in my opinion. So I also went ahead and picked up the Advan Racing center caps for the wheels. I'm not too sure how I feel about it yet, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, whether or not I should run the center caps on the wheels or just go capless. So here's a little bonus for you guys. I actually have not weighed these yet, so this is going to be new to me as well. Let's see what these wheels actually weigh. Can you see it zeroed out? Okay. Not supporting the wheel at all right now. And there you have it, 17.8 pounds. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up this wheel reveal video. What do you guys think about the wheels? Let me know in the comments below what you think about them. I do value your feedback, and I also try to respond to all the comments, whether they be positive or negative. It's all good. It helps the channel out either way. So I'm really excited to get these wheels installed on the car, but unfortunately, I'm still waiting for a set of coilovers to arrive. But when they do, I'll probably be doing a review on those coilovers as well as an install video I'll probably be hitting up the Also Sick eShop once again. But either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.